Pride Squad, what is good, man? It's your boy JR here. We are back with another video, man. Look, this is a video that I had to bring to y'all, man, because I feel like this is something that every Challenger owner and Charger owner definitely needs to know. And yes, I'm speaking specifically to a Mopar community because that's what I have. But that's not to say that those of you with other vehicles, other sports cars or muscle cars, can't benefit from this. So, without further ado, if you are looking to save thousands of dollars with your ride, go ahead and hit that subscribe button right now. So let's get into it. Alright guys, so there are two mods that I have done to this car. I'm gonna say two. I've been thinking about this for a little bit. But there are two mods that I have done to this car that have saved me thousands. Now there are other mods that I've done to this car that have saved me a little bit too. But these two mods are by far the most important mods that I've done that can save you a lot of money, alright? And they're right beside each other. The first two, hold up. Oh, boy, that was swaying. All right, hold up, here we go. It's right here. Both of them are side by side. This is a Vantrue N5 dash cam. And to the right of that, there is a Uniden R7 radar detector, okay? So I purchased these two mods separately. I say mods because they have been added to the car and they are fully integrated into the car. I bought these separately. The first one that I got was the Uniden R7 radar detector, and the last one that I got was the Vantrue Nexus 5 dash cam that you see right here. And both of these have saved me thousands of dollars throughout the entire time that I've had this car. Now, I learned by trial and error with the radar detector that you need it, man. Like, if you're gonna drive a car that's hella fast, you know what I'm saying, you definitely want something that's gonna kind of protect you. Okay, so we get out here on these roads, we drive, and we, you know, have our fun, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's what we want to do. That's what they are for. But let me turn y'all around here because I'm about to be pulling off in a second. Pause. We get out here and we have our fun and we drive, and there's nothing wrong with that. You get out here and you have your fun. That's what you got the car for. We want to be responsible. But yeah, I got a ticket. I'll never forget it, man. It was one night when I went out. We were coming back down the interstate, and basically Keith already had a radar detector. I forgot. I think he has a I can't remember the name. It starts with an E. I haven't done research on radar detectors in a minute. But he had one. I didn't. I wasn't paying attention. It was late at night too. It was dark, and I wasn't paying attention to the movement, you know, between me and him. And when he fell back, I should have saw that. But anyway, I ended up getting a ticket. I ended up getting a super speeder ticket, and that ticket cost me like, I think it was at least $500, whatever. So after that ticket, I was like, man, I gotta figure something out because I want to have some fun with this car, but I ain't trying to be paying, you know, thousands of dollars in tickets. I'm not trying to have my insurance go up crazy and all of that. So I gotta figure something out. So then that's when I decided to go and pick up that's when I did some research on the radar detectors that were out at the time. And the Uniden R7 caught my attention the most because it had such good range. And I'll slap a screenshot up of how much the Uniden R7 costs around now, because now they have like another version. Now they have like an R8 out. I don't fully know all the specs of the R8 or in the difference between the R8 and the R7. I know there are some differences, but I've had the R7 for a few years now, and it served its purpose very well. I mean, the pros vastly outweigh the cons for the Uniden R7. One of the cons I would say that comes to mind right off the top of my head is probably that some of the cars that are out on the road right now have so many blind spot sensors and, you know, automatic driving and automatic, you know, just lane detection features that it can be a little annoying sometimes with the radar detector. Bro, what is this school bus doing? Jesus, I can just imagine if I was on my bike right now, man. That would be okay. But what I was saying, what was I saying? What I was saying was, before I was so rudely interrupted by people who just cannot drive. You cannot. The only con for this radar detector is the fact that it picks up so many sensors. It's like false triggers, you know? So the thing about it though is that you can customize it so much to where you can really fine tune like how and when it goes off. You can change the different chimes for different alerts and everything. There are specific cars out there that, you know, will send off just a crazy, ridiculous beeping like all the time. Like Volkswagens do it, Audis do it, Cadillac Escalades. That it happens all the time with those. So I try to stay away from those as much as possible because it can get annoying. But there is a mute switch, you know, that's on the radar detector, and also use the 12-volt adapter. Then that also has a mute button on it as well. So that's probably my only thing that kind of ticks me off about a little bit. It still gets firmware updates, so it's still very much up to date and fully functional. And I mean, it's nothing that I wouldn't, you know, I can't say anything bad about it, to be honest, which I really can't. But moving on to the Vantrue Nexus 5, man, y'all have seen. So since I've had my car from the jump, I have been in 3 accidents, which were not my fault. The very first one, was this an accident? No. Okay, well, technically it was 4. It wasn't really an accident, but I was parked. Look at y'all. Chill out, bro. These people out here driving so crazy right now. They just don't stop and pull out in front of you. Look at this person ain't even got a tag. They still got the ALM joint on their back right there. Like, you know you wrong. And you know what? This is all stuff. Man, let me finish. Let me go ahead and tell y'all this. All right. Y'all can see so much stuff that happens on this road when I'm driving. I can pull all the footage right off of that dash cam. Number one thing right there about that dash cam. But anyway, I've been in 4 incidents. One of which that was actually caught on dash cam because I didn't have it beforehand. But yeah, so the first one, I was parked and I had the car only 6 weeks maybe. Somebody hit me, and when I was parked at the gym, just pulled off, didn't leave anything. If I had the dash cam, I would have had the footage and I could have got him. You know, I could have got him for it. The second time was when I was leaving a car meet, and the guy in Nissan Altima hit me from the back because he wasn't paying attention. He was trying to keep up with all of us, you know, the charges and challenges. Look back on my channel, you can see it. The third time was another parked incident at the gym where a guy hit me in a Mercedes SUV. He did not pull off. I actually saw him as I was leaving, but he was getting my information, and he was actually going to leave a note with his information or his number to call him. So that was very nice of him. I did have a dash cam for that as well. But this last incident where I was hit by a 16-year-old, I was only driving for 3 days. I did catch that. And with catching that, it made insurance purposes, and the whole insurance process went by so smooth. I mean, my insurance saw the footage. I uploaded all the documents, you know, and everything. Same for the other person's insurance as well. It was a no-brainer. There was no he say, she say, nothing. I had it all on footage. And with that being said, outside of those safety things like that, you know, if you do ever have any run-ins with like cops or something like that, then it's always recording. Yes, it is plugged up to your battery, so there is a small pull, but you can set it to where it will stop recording, or, you know, change like the collision. You can change the parking mode from collision like to quick start, or, you know, to a power saving mode, to where if somebody bumps the car, it'll start recording. You know, honestly, I don't think it's quick enough, but I mean, I still do have it because you never know what can happen. But it does still pull power, but you can set it to where it'll turn off at like when your battery drops to like 12 volts, or either you can go down as far as 11.6, which is what your car needs to actually crank up. I have it set at 12, and honestly, sometimes when I get home at night, if I remember, I'll just turn on parking mode because I'm in the garage anyway and I don't need it, and it saves on my cold crank. Which, by the way, I had to recharge my battery because the cold crank amps were so low on my battery, just because I haven't changed my battery in a few years, but its battery's still good. But anyway, the dash cam definitely saved me a lot of money, a lot of money, and just being able to have that security of having the footage of whatever happens. You know, it just turned off for some reason. But anyway, so that's it, man. I just wanted to holler at y'all for a minute and let y'all know exactly, you know, like these two mods, like these two things done to the car have saved me so much money, man. I mean, the radar detector definitely has the crazy range. Like, I have it set to where it's like a siren chirp whenever a cop is actually using his radar. And sometimes, man, it's like it has a feature, you know, where it's like it'll chirp slow when it's far away, but then when you're like right up on the cop, when you like right up on them, oh man, that thing going crazy. And it's gonna have you driving 25 miles per hour on the highway, just trying to see where you go. I'm telling you. So that's gonna save y'all thousands of dollars, man. That radar detector definitely will. And the dash cam, I definitely highly recommend anyone who is aspiring to buy a sports car, a muscle car, a Challenger, Charger, whatever the case may be, get you those two things. All right, collectively it'll be less than $1,000 because both of these are I think the N5 is probably the newest of the Vantrue line, but the Uniden R7 is now a predecessor. Now there's the R8 that's out right now, so you can probably get the R7 for a discounted price, which is still not bad. But the beautiful thing about like the N5, and this is not specifically a review on the N5, but it's got Wi-Fi. Look at that. So right now I have it set, there's a camera in the front. There's also an in-cabin camera from the front, so y'all can see exactly everything that's recording right here. And let me turn it back on. All right, so and there's also a camera in the back that's recording outside of the back window, and it's also a camera on the inside that's recording inside from the back cabin. So this is especially good for people who do like Uber, stuff like that, you know, so you can protect yourself, you know, against whatever. But it's got 4 different cameras on it. So I'm recording the front, you know, what I'm driving towards is recording on the inside. Myself is recording on the inside from the back from the rear cabin and on the very back. And I mean, it's very, very good. It's very durable. Both of them have been absolutely amazing, and I will take them with me wherever I go. If I drive on a trip, you know, when I'm going out of town on vacation or something like that, I always take the radar detector. I don't really take the, I don't take the Vantrue. I don't take the dash cam. I leave the dash cam. just because it's up there. It's kind of stuck up there. Anyway, man, that's pretty much everything I want to talk about regarding these two modifications right here. If y'all got any questions, leave them down in the comment section below. If this is your first time at the video and you like the channel, please hit that thumbs up button, hit that subscribe button, turn on your bell notifications so you know when I'm posting videos, man. We got a whole slew of content coming. If y'all know, I got this bike, man. I got the Zixer 6er. You know, I got the Kawasaki ZX6R at the house, and we making strides and changes. You know, just doing some different stuff, man. So, till the next time, I'll holler at y'all, man. Peace.